What's up, everybody? Welcome back to On Thin Ice, the podcast. April Fools, we didn't end
You got
our
prank
lives.
idiots.
Get souped on, idiot. It's like one of my favorite memes of all time.
More
From
soup time.
I
Have you
love
seen, have you seen that one too?
no, but I need to because I love soup.
It's just a oh man, it's stupid. It's just there's one that's one frog, and he's just walking down a hallway, and it's got a bunch of grain on the picture or whatever, and it just says soup time, and and then I think he's holding soup. But then there's another one that my wife sent me that's just the same frog but copied and pasted like at least 10 more times, and it just says more soup time. It says the caption.
Hell yeah,
God, dude, I hate it here.
I love it so much.
I should quit. I should quit this podcast. Am I right?
Yeah, we already talked about that though, so sorry you missed your
Yeah.
opportunity.
Whoops. We're still here.
We already talked about that, and you had an opportunity to quit, but we memed on it. So
Yep.
anyway, what you been up to? Got any movie updates? Got any game updates? You get Helldivers yet?
No, I didn't get Helldivers, and yeah, I guess I've got movie updates. I haven't really gotten a whole bunch. I'm hoping to pick up some steelbooks over the weekend, but I don't, I haven't been getting a whole lot. I've been watching some stuff. I picked up a DVD copy of Reservoir Dogs at Goodwill, which is one that I couldn't get out of my head. There's this scene from the movie. I watched it in my dad's garage when I was younger, and the scene haunts me. All I can remember is this dude getting tied to a chair, having his ear cut off, and then the dude pours gasoline on it while some fucking stupid song that was always playing on the Walmart radio was going. And I could never place what movie that was from. I found out it was Reservoir Dogs. I always had the feeling it was, and I found it. I did just watch. Have you seen Peacemaker season one?
Mm.
Oh my god, man, it's so good. It shouldn't be. It should not be so unbelievably good. I binge watched that in 2 days. If I didn't have homework, if I wasn't the absolute opposite of a procrastinator, I would have watched it all in one day. That good. Totally worth the watch.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I haven't gotten around to it. I just
About
I
you?
don't really watch too many shows, so let's see. Movie updates, no. Um, I don't
You
think I've
piece of shit.
I don't think I've watched
Don't
anything
you
recently.
don't you know movies is this whole podcast?
No, that's my other podcast.
Subconsciously.
My other podcast is all movies, and, well, music, I guess. But
Yeah.
we need to get you on that one day.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Talk to Derek and I about movies and shit, especially horror movies. Our next episode is about top 10 horror movies of the 2010s. So that should be fun.
2010s?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I don't even know if I could come up with some.
2010 through 2019.
Ooh.
There's a lot. It was
Is
either
there?
it was going to be that or of the early 2000s. And believe it or not, I have seen more 2010 horror movies than I have early 2000s horror movies. So
Yeah, my first option would have been the Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning, or
I don't think I've seen it.
House of a Thousand Corpses.
They're in there. I mean, there's a lot of movies that came out and a lot of horror movies that came out in 2020 or the 2010s. So it's going to be a pretty fun episode, I think. But Derek's list is going to probably drastically differ from mine, so we'll see how that works out. But that's why we do it, though. It's like just a weird dynamic. Same with music when we do our top 10 albums of X year or whatever. It's we have some similar things because we both listen to roughly the same shit, but there's always several diamonds in the rough on each one of our lists that either I haven't heard of or he hasn't heard of and shit, and it's pretty cool to bounce those ideas back and forth. But yeah, no, I haven't watched shit lately, dude. I haven't watched a goddamn thing.
You are missing out. There's so much stuff out there. Actually, new stuff. I don't know. I mean, Dune Part Two is currently in theaters as we're recording this. But
I haven't been to the theaters in a hot minute either. I think the last time I went to the
oh
theaters
man,
was we went to see Last Voyage of the Demeter. I think was the last movie I seen in theaters, which was back in fucking, I don't know, November or something, October. I don't know. It was a while ago.
I haven't even
Oh no, no,
heard of
no,
it.
no. Iron Claw. When I went to see Iron Claw, that was the last time I went to theaters.
We watched Madame Dookie in theaters. That's the last movie we watched, which was only like a month ago. Not even.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I won't. I refuse. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Not doing it. But yeah, no, I've been playing. I finally played the 10.2.6 patch for World of Warcraft. They basically have a battle royale in World of Warcraft now.
Can you hit emotes? Can you floss in World of Warcraft now?
You can dance. I don't know if they have a floss specifically, but each race has their own like racial dance and shit. But
That's cranking 90s in World of Warcraft.
yeah, it's interesting to say the least. But it is literally Fortnite in World of Warcraft, but without guns. You use spells instead.
Oh, that's
It's
I don't
weird.
know how to feel about that.
I didn't either. I played a little bit of it, and it's fun, I guess. Like it's fun, but like something that I'll do past the achievements, no, probably not. Like I'll probably get the stuff that I can unlock for the actual game through playing this or whatever, and then I'll probably be done with it. Honestly, it was a huge missed opportunity as well because it's pirate themed, so that was another big selling point, at least for me, because I fuck with pirates pretty heavy. But
Yeah.
pirate themed, and they have it set in a place called Arathi Highlands. I don't know if you know what Highlands are, but it's not a seafaring zone whatsoever. There's no fucking ocean. I don't think there's even any water. And
Aren't
they,
Highlands like mountainous ranges?
yeah, yeah, kind of like rolling hills, kind of.
Yeah, okay.
And yeah, it's the least seafaring, piratey, swashbuckling area that you could possibly fucking pick. And I'm like, what the fuck were you guys doing? Were you guys on the crack pipe or something? Because like, you guys have so many coastal areas that could have worked for this. There are so many pirate factions. There's like a whole expansion that was very heavily fucking seafaring pirate esque aesthetic, and you guys chose the fucking Arathi Highlands. Are y'all drunk? Like what the fuck? But there's also been a place called Plunder Isle that's been in the game files since the game even launched, like back in 2004. However, it's never made it in game. And I'm like, dude, it fucking writes itself. You guys could have made Plunder Isle finally. The people have been speculating about this fucking area for the entirety of the game. You guys just had a little tease at the beginning and then never went anywhere with it. And then you don't even make this pirate battle royale in Plunder Isle. Are you guys fucking joking me right now? Like, you're
No,
joking.
dude, pirates running around the grassy prairie. That's
Yeah,
not the first thing that comes to your mind.
dude, I'm telling you, man. I was like, why? Why is this? I don't know. I don't get it. Doesn't make any sense.
I
But I'll be
I
honest with
think
you.
the
I bet you it would probably have done a lot better if it was in the Plunder Isle.
I think the clear solution here is that you need to get a job at Blizzard and fix this shit.
Dude, I've considered it multiple times, but I'm talentless. I don't have any credentials. I can't make
I
video
like not
games.
having a job.
I also really like not having a job, even though obviously that will end here soon. I'm gonna have to get one regardless, but unless I blow up on YouTube, which would be great. But I guess that would be a job, but still,
Yeah, I mean you're a Warcraft YouTuber now. There's a market for it.
yeah, just hit 271 subs yesterday. So
Just don't do what the Minecraft YouTubers do when they blow up, right? What's the stigma there is that you hit like 1,000 subs and you start touching kids or something,
I
right?
guess
That's what the Minecraft YouTubers are doing.
I don't know. I don't watch Minecraft YouTubers, so I don't know. Is that what they're doing?
I guess you're safe.
I suppose so. Yeah, I don't, dude. I don't ever watch Minecraft or anything, but anyway, yeah, that's literally all I've been doing. I haven't even been playing Helldivers all that much because it's been me and Derek, and Toby's been slacking on us, so he hasn't been on lately. So it's just been us two. And granted, there has been a workaround finally put into the game for people that only want to run solo or two players or whatever. They added a booster that basically it kind of thins out the amount of bugs that spawn at once and shit. So that kind of helps with two people playing, but without it, it's damn near impossible to fucking do anything in that game. Like,
Nice.
it's hard. Like, it's really hard. So when it's just Derek and I now, it's not too bad. But for a little while there, Derek and I were just like, no, if we're not going to have a third, hopefully a fourth, we're just not going to do it. So
Wow.
yeah. So anyway, hopefully he gets his shit freed up and Toby can join us here again soon, but we'll see.
You know I'm totally gonna get the game.
Oh yeah, you will.
Yep, soon.
It's
Definitely gonna happen.
inevitably going to happen one way or another.
Buddy, I picked up a sealed copy. I guess it's probably been used, but at least wrapped in plastic shrink wrap of Destiny 1
Why the fuck would you do that?
from a pawn shop like months ago, and I was like, man, if I get time, I totally want to play this, and it has not been touched.
It's because it's Destiny. But Helldivers, on the other hand,
Hey, man,
oh, you'd touch it all right. Oh, you would touch it.
touch grass. How about that?
No, you touch Helldivers.
You play as a pirate and go touch grass since you're not allowed to be on the water.
Dude, it's so infuriating. Like they had it spelled out for them. They did it themselves. And they still just like completely left field, gone. Out the window. Like, you guys wrote it yourselves. It's in the fuck, like, why? Why'd you do that?
They can't run out of content, okay? They gotta feed you a little bit at a time, all right? World
Dude,
of
I'm telling you
Warcraft
right
is
now, if
it's
that
just
fucking,
not it anymore.
if it launched as a Plunder Isle feature, this shit would have been a solid, like, staple of the game. I guarantee it. Just because they would have been able to do so much more with it thematically. Like, people would have loved it way more than they are now. But
All right, well, when they find this podcast episode and they see you ranting about it with your 273 subs, look, whoa, guys, we really messed up here.
oh no,
We gotta fix this immediately.
I already made a video on it.
Okay, cool. I thought you were gonna say you tweeted at him or something like that.
Oh, I'm gonna do that next. But
Yeah.
anyway, Peyton,
Yeah, that's me.
just to keep things on theme with the video games and Helldivers and World of Warcraft and shit, how often do you think about death?
Yeah, man. Oh, as a student, 24/7.
Yeah.
Yeah. We actually had a discussion about death today in class. And
Yeah.
by in class, I mean I was discussing it with 6 sophomores at a high school.
Who I'm sure probably think about it death all the time. So
Hey, probably. I could just leave it there with no context, but we're still going over Julius Caesar. I had to teach today. And there's a point in the play where Julius Caesar is talking about how death is a means to an end, and everyone's got to. Dude, that sun coming in right now.
I know,
Can you
and
see it on your screen?
yes, I have no way to hide it.
Do you know the Columbia Pictures intro with the lady
Yeah.
just hold your hand up again? Yeah, I'm about to watch Spider-Man. Jesus Christ, dude.
Dude, I don't know. I don't know why that's happening.
But Caesar's talking about death, and he's like, it's a means to an end. Everyone's gonna have to face it. I don't care if I'm the one that's gonna go out and get killed. I'm not gonna live here as a coward. And we had a whole. I actually had to squint my eyes when you just uncovered that. We had to have a whole debate on it. Now we need a flashing strobing warning at the beginning of this episode. Hang on. Actually, I can just balance it. There we go.
Well, that didn't fucking work. I literally cannot close my blinds any more than they already are.
There, I turned my super bright light on. Oh, never mind. Mine faded out. Cool.
I look like I'm ascending into heaven because I'm dying. Keep it on theme.
We can't. Oh, man. Back to the darkness. I was born in the darkness. You know that?
Same. Oh wait.
How do we continue with this now? Look at your light. How do you not have curtains or something for that? I just saw you fucking with it. You have blinds, right?
No, that didn't fucking work.
What is that supposed to do?
Just trying to block it from my camera.
Oh my God, man, you're making it worse.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
You have blinds. I saw them on that
Yes,
window. Just shut them.
they are shut. They're
So what
shut.
do you mean they're not shut? What angle do you have them at?
No, they're all the way folded down. I mean, like this. They're all the way closed as far as they'll close.
I'm really curious to know how this looks in post because I see rainbow streams across your whole screen.
I know. Just keep talking. Just keep going. I got this.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to talk about now. Hopefully,
Sophomores.
death comes to us all. Talk about sophomores.
You said you were
My super.
talking to sophomores about death.
Oh my God, you look like an idiot right now. Is that a towel?
Yep.
All right, I'll just describe this situation for the viewers. So what just happened is a violent burst of light, an EMP shone through Jacob's window, cascading his whole room in light like the Big Bang. He's currently grabbed a beige-looking towel from his floor, probably his bed, right next to the trash can and the lotion bottle, and he's stood up on top of his chair. It's just a view of his pocket.
That's a
And
rolling.
he's trying his very best to cover his window because even though there were blinds on it, he supposedly shut, they're not blocking out the sun. That didn't help, buddy. You gotta go up. You gotta raise it.
No, I gotta go down.
That flag cannot be at half mast, brother.
I need a bigger towel.
A bigger towel?
I need a blanket or some shit.
Why do you need a bigger one? Do you not just move it up higher?
I need it to be longer.
The sun is coming from the up, not the down.
Look. I know what the fuck I'm doing.
You say that, but the problem isn't fixed.
I have an extra bed sheet.
Listeners, he has a gray bed sheet now.
Look at that.
Some interesting looking stains on it.
Yep.
But
That's my semen.
he has covered the window. Jacob is now he's no longer in the same office as me. He just went to a cave. Looks like SEAL Team 6 is about to bust in and behead you.
Okay, I think we're good. So much good. Look at that. Look how good that is.
That doesn't look bad. Oh man, you ruined it by turning the light on.
Look at that.
All the fancy YouTubers are using lights and stuff. All the famous podcasters. We've got $30 mics
Hey,
and
speak for yourself.
darkness.
I got a fucking Blue Yeti, World of Warcraft edition.
Yeah, yours is much nicer than mine. But also, I don't know if there's if I can pad this room any better. I know all the shit that I have in it now is probably helping out a bit. But
I've been thinking about getting some absorption pads as well. But I also have a light now, and I have that light back there as well. I've got two lights. I'm a professional YouTuber.
Dude, I got 6 or 7 magnetic lights.
Yeah, but you need a key light on your face.
Yeah, that's what the 8,000 lumen workbench bar above my desk is for.
Just get a smaller key light that's not so goddamn bright.
Maybe. Write it off as a business expense.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, anyway, death.
20 minutes in, we'll get to the topic.
No, we won't. I already said my piece. Not really. I don't know. How dark do you want to get?
Dude, I don't give a shit. As long as we don't get taken down and demonetized and lose all 5 million of our subscribers, I just go for it.
All right. All right. I'll talk about mental health. Sure, why not?
Oh, good.
Actually, I think I brought this up when we started ranking the events of 2023. But I was pretty suicidal for a time, and I was suicidal, I think. How do you unalive it? I can't say certain words on YouTube without getting audio cut out. But yeah, self harm and all that, self hurting. I never did any of it, but I was like, I might do that, and then I got to a point in adulthood now where, or at least last semester, it was just so bad that it was more like I don't care if something happens to me. It wasn't like, man, I'm gonna actively go out of my way to end myself. But that that sounds stupid. Cut all that.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. But no. I've literally I've been there multiple times. Uh, Definitely went down the dark paths of sewer slides and all that kind of stuff in my head multiple times. I mean, high school, even after high school, um, semi recently, definitely got to a low point. Not within like the past couple months or anything, but like within the last couple years, easily. It was getting pretty low. I think honestly that was like a big factor in me wanting to move. Is just to get to a better place physically, so I didn't have to worry about all the shit there that I was like dealing with and didn't want to deal with and stuff like that, and just kind of opened myself up to being somewhere different and thinking about things in a different perspective and all that kind of stuff, focusing on different shit, you know.
Yeah.
And so no, I've definitely I've been there. I've also never self harmed as far as that goes, but yeah, definitely
But
had my fair share of those dark thoughts for sure.
but then they recently brought back the SpongeBob shaped macaroni and cheese. So
All's well.
it's like all is
Also,
well now. All is forgiven.
speaking of forgiven things and all as well,
Oh,
20th
is it Baja
anniversary,
season?
20th anniversary Baja year round.
They've been doing that for 20 years.
Yeah, 20 years of Baja, and they got Baja at all the stores year round now, so you don't only have to go to Taco Bell for it.
Interesting. I thought Baja was like something that started in 2014 or something.
Look at that.
20th Baja versary. That's what it says on the can.
Yep, dude, I'm so pumped to have Baja whenever I want this year. Doesn't even matter. I don't have to wait for that limited time period where I got to get it at Walmart and then stock up on it. I can live happy and free knowing that at any point this year I can just go to the store, grab me a case of Baja, drink it, be satisfied, and then I get back in the mood again. I go back to the store, grab
I
some
go back and
Baja,
get another.
go grab another one and another
You
one.
got you've got Baja security now. You can you can live free knowing that you can always go back and get another Baja. Not
At,
sponsored.
at least until, well, please sponsor us, Baja Blast. I appreciate you.
I'd start drinking it if they sponsored us.
Oh, dude, I will continue to drink it regardless, but definitely would be a nice incentive. Um,
You reminded me of something that just happened to me. I went to Taco Bell recently to get breakfast, and I saw they had. I'm always interested in whatever freezes they have because they always have some fucking bomb ass freezes. But they got a passion fruit one right now. It's so good, and
oh, word?
it's so good. But for some reason, my little tiny boy brain, my weak little body, I took a chug a little too hard, and I had a brain freeze, and I thought I was gonna die. It hurt so bad, and I was in a public place. I was sitting at an auto shop waiting for my tire to get fixed, and there's this old couple sitting like 2 feet from me. So I'm like, I can't show weakness. So I take a sip, and in my mind, I'm like scrambling around for a reason to live. I'm trying to breathe without getting noticed, but on the outside, I'm just sitting there like fucking
Help!
heavy breathing.
Help, please!
Oh. Yeah, I tried to breathe. I was looking down. I was trying not to look like a complete freak in public here because I'm dying after I tried to drink my stupid passion fruit freeze. And that headache didn't stop afterwards. It was really rough. Probably the one of the worst brain freezes I've ever had, but it lasted maybe 15 seconds, and then after that I was like, "Hey, I'm safe." Wait a minute, no, I'm not. The headache continued just for hours. I don't know
Damn.
what sauce they put in that, but
Diablo.
dude, Just sprinkle a little in there just to kill me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, dude.
Well, guess what, Taco Bell? I lived, and I'm coming back for another bacon breakfast crunch wrap. So you hold your horses.
Dude, I haven't. I think I've had Taco Bell twice since I've been here, since I've been in Rhode Island.
Well, you got a lot more food places to try
Yeah,
out there.
like I also haven't. Do actually like fast food. I really haven't had a whole lot of in general. Like I think I've probably had McDonald's. Well, no, I take that back. McDonald's and Subway, I have had a lot because that's what I was pretty much primarily eating while I was delivering. Um, but even then, not nearly as often as I would have working at Walmart or anything like that, because that's all we had out there. So that was our staple. We'd always like rotate through Taco Bell, Burger King, McDonald's, Sonic, repeat. I mean, that's pretty much what we did every week. We'd rotate through all those and shit. Um,
Yeah, I wish I wasn't eating as much fast food, but I eat it all the time. Even today after school, after class, I was running some errands, and I was like, man, McDonald's sounds okay, but I'm in another town that I'm not in all the time that has Sonic and Pizza Hut, and I ended up having like Pizza Hut buffet. Just I don't know. I that doesn't matter. Why am I speaking? It was good. I was the only person at the buffet. It was really awkward. The dude had to like bring out tongs. He's like, "I'm on my way," because he didn't expect someone to be there at 11 a.m. ready to mow down every last breadstick in sight.
Hell yeah. Yeah, no, dude. I guess I just haven't really had any need to. I've been fucking, dude. I've been eating just. I try to get something different every time if I can, and here I have the option to do that because there's not only 10 places to choose from, but like Jersey Mike's has been a thing lately as a sub place, really good.
Ooh, I've
I
never tried it.
It's pretty good. Chipotle. I had Chipotle for like the third time in my life yesterday. Uh,
Chipotle's alright.
it's pretty much literally just Pancheros, but I think I prefer Pancheros to be honest with you.
I would take I would take Chipotle over Pancheros.
Really,
Yeah,
I don't know. They tasted pretty similar to me, but
they do.
maybe it's just
Yeah.
because I was really hungry that I don't know. But there's this place called Yas Chicken, Yas Yas Chicken, and they give you like if you order 3 chicken strips, they're fucking massive, big ass
Like
chicken
a
strips.
like a Cornish hen's worth of
Yes,
chicken.
it's like half a fucking chicken each strip. It's wild. And they all, if you get tater tots, they load you up with a shit ton of tater tots, or if you get fries, you get a shit ton of fries. Like I'm talking like borderline Five Guys amounts of fries. Okay,
Yeah.
and it's good, dude. It's really good. I made the mistake the first time of getting a 6 piece, thinking that I was gonna get 6 chicken strips.
Oh my.
No, they gave me 6 fucking chicken strips, dude, and I'm like, whoa. I ate it for the next 3 days, and Deanna taught me how to use the air fryer finally. So, like,
Oh my God, you're part of the community
yeah,
now.
I've
You
learned.
understand.
I've come into the air fryer community with open arms because it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Literally tasted
Yeah.
like I had just got them yesterday, or
Yep.
at the same day. I mean, like I put them bitches in there for like 7 minutes. Boom, they taste like
It's
brand new. It's great.
it's the most amazing thing that mankind has ever done for themselves was
Yeah,
make the air fryer.
definitely one of the best appliances made in the last several years, like easily. I don't know how long air fryers have been a thing, but obviously I'm late to the game. But yeah, dude, just too much shit. There's too much shit to choose from. Every time I get Chinese food, I have a couple of staples that I go to, but there's always another one. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool.
Ooh, I got one on. Okay, so since we're talking about death, I mean we're not, but since it's a part of the episode in some manner, uh, your last meal on death row, what would that be?
Mm.
Or
Mm.
do you think you've tried enough foods so far that you know confidently what you would have as your last meal?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I've eaten a lot of food.
All right.
I've
Have we
eaten.
talked? We haven't talked about this, have we?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Go.
So first thing, very specifically, from a place called the Great Wall. It's just a literally a hole in the wall Chinese chain restaurant.
Yeah,
Um,
I think it's a few thousand fucking miles long, but yeah, hole in the wall. Go for it.
yeah, and little locally owned place, but specifically the one on Western Branch Boulevard in Virginia. Assuming it's still even there. I don't even know if they're still open. It's been fucking forever since I've been there. But I want one of their beef and broccolis with 2 of their egg rolls, specifically from that Chinese restaurant, because I have wet dreams about that place all the time. It's so fucking good. They have the best egg rolls on the planet. I used to go to this place and just get like 6 to 8 egg rolls, and I would just eat those as a meal. They're huge. They're like thick ass, like big boy egg rolls.
Like a wrap.
They're fucking big. And I actually found a place here that has egg rolls similar, not quite as good, and they're like way more greasy, but they still taste pretty good. Anyway, chicken broccoli, 2 egg rolls from the Great Wall, West Branch Boulevard in Virginia. I would definitely want Krispy Kreme glazed donuts, maybe like 2 of them. Probably be satisfied with that. Especially with all the food I'm getting from the Chinese place. Ain't no way I'm finishing all that shit. But 2 Krispy Kreme glazed donuts, fresh off the belt for dessert. Probably a Baja Blast as my drink, I think.
How much ice?
None.
No ice? Are you a warm beverage drinker, or are you just like one of those people that's like the ice turns into water and ruins the drink?
The second one. Like
Okay, because that's
I'm
how
not
my
gonna drink
wife
it hot,
is.
but I like him cold, yes, but I just don't like the ice in there.
I fill that shit to the brim with ice. I like the taste of ice. I like the sound of it shaking around. I like how cold it makes. I need my drinks as cold as possible when I drink them. It's probably why I'm gonna die from brain freeze.
Probably. That's your own fault. You did this to yourself.
Yeah.
But no, I can drink them cold. They're fine. I don't have to have ice in it. I prefer not to have ice in it anyway. But anyway, I think that's probably my last meal. It's probably my last meal. And then if I had to have something to top off the like an actual dessert and not the Krispy Kreme appetizer,
Appetizer.
Haagen-Dazs coffee ice cream. Yeah.
Well, I have not heard of this. What the hell is? I think I know what Haagen-Dazs is.
Haagen-Dazs is just a brand of ice cream, but
Yeah.
the coffee ice cream is really good. It's just coffee flavored ice cream. It's really sweet. It's fucking amazing. I love it. I don't even
Wow.
like ice cream all that much. Like, I'm not an ice cream person, but I will tear the shit out of some fucking Haagen-Dazs coffee ice cream, dude. I will just demolish that shit. I'll be sitting here like on the couch in my living room watching movies or something, and just like before I know it, it's gone. It's just gone. I've eaten a whole tub of fucking Haagen-Dazs ice cream.
Since trying Breyer's natural vanilla ice cream, which is essentially vanilla bean, I have I can't eat any other ice cream. I mean, Dairy Queen has superb ice cream, but
Cold
if I have
Stone.
to go out and buy a brand, see, I think I had Cold Stone once, and I didn't care for it.
Cold Stone cake batter ice cream. Oh my god.
Also, Cold Stone places like that, they terrify me because I go in there and I have to like program to figure out what ice cream I'm gonna get.
I get the same thing every time, so I don't.
Well, I eat vanilla ice cream. That's my go-to no matter where I'm at every time is just plain old vanilla, and
Do you like the
I'll add
flavor
some
of
things.
fucking cake batter? Just plain cake batter?
Ah, I don't know, maybe
Because
I could try it.
The Cold Stone cake batter ice cream literally tastes like you're eating fucking cake batter, but with the consistency of ice cream. It's delicious. It's one of the greatest things on this planet. Matter of fact, I might even like that ice cream more than the Haagen-Dazs coffee ice cream. But I just know I get the Haagen-Dazs coffee ice cream more often because it's more accessible. Even though now
So
I think we live down the road from a Cold Stone, so
So
whatever.
you got to tell the executioner that, hey, have both on standby because
Half and half.
I might be real picky that day.
Half and half, dude. Half coffee, half cake batter. Bro, I'm living. Honestly,
Are
mixing
you?
them bitches up. Oh, that actually be pretty good.
I was
God
gonna
damn.
ask, are you combining them or are you gonna keep them separate? Because I'm one of those people I don't really care for my food touching.
I mean, I would eat them separately more than likely, but I would try it mixed together just to see what it tastes like, because that would probably be a really good combination. Be like a really like sweet fucking. Oh my god, I'm thinking about it too hard right now. Oh my god, dude, that would be so good.
I'm picturing you trying this and not liking it and going, oh no, okay, look, you
Backtrack.
can't inject me until I'm satisfied with my meal. Go fix this.
I tried them together, didn't like it. Sorry, I'm gonna have to go with this one. You're
Now
gonna
bring
have to go and
me
grab some.
now bring me two separate ones, and I'll try them one at a time. And I'll get
Yeah,
my verdict back to you again.
yeah, yeah. That's honestly, dude. That sounds that sounds like a goddamn plan to me. It sounds good, dude. I could fuck that up right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What about you?
I
Last meal.
so my I've talked about how my Roman Empire is Mr. Rico Locos in Tinley Park, Illinois. It's so fucking good. I can't get the thought and the happy feelings I got from eating the chicken bowl out of my fucking brain any day of the week. Any meal I have, it's like I want Mr. Rico Locos instead. So for sure, I'm getting my chicken bowl, and my chicken bowl is usually chicken. I think it's usually Spanish rice with shredded cheese, corn, and black beans. That's usually all I get mixed in that bowl. And these are pretty sizable bowls too. Like they're enough for a full meal themselves, but I gotta have like dessert and stuff with it. I would honestly probably have like one last Oreo Blizzard from Dairy Queen. Oreo Blizzards never fail, ever. You
Oreo
can't
Blizzard's really
get
good.
a Though I will say, when they're mostly cookie, it's really fucking annoying. The outside of an Oreo cookie is so bad. If you could find a way to just, I guess you could. You could easily scrape the insides of the Oreo off into ice cream.
Yeah.
I bet that'd be so fucking good. And then I don't know if there's like a snack food I would want with it, but my drink would definitely. I would make people go on a hunt and find me a whiteout, Mountain Dew whiteout.
Jesus Christ.
I haven't had one since they took them off the shelves. People are selling them on eBay for like $40 for an expired bottle.
Oof.
I need it. Viewers, listeners, if you have some in wherever the fuck you're living at,
I'll check
I
some
will
stores around here.
I will post my address online and you just send
I
it
will
to
dox
me.
myself right now.
Too easy. Otherwise, I'd ask for a Barks root beer. Those are good, but I can get those anytime. If there's a scarce of them, there's always a scarce when I'm really hankering for one. I
Yeah.
can't find them anywhere, and it's awful. But that's one of those cases where the journey is, half of it,
Yeah.
going and finding it. That's probably it for me. I'm tiny dude. I mean, I could eat a whole lot, but I don't wanna. Maybe I'd have. I think about all the pizza and the burgers that I love, but at the same time, I
Yeah.
don't. It's not gonna mix well with the chicken bowl.
I'll be honest with you. If I could have a slice, at least just a slice, maybe as an appetizer part two, after my donuts, of uh, Regina Pizzeria's fucking just margarita pizza. Just one slice. That's all I need because they're pretty big slices anyway. I think I'd probably add that to mine as well. Because I gotta have
I would
pizza.
be.
I gotta have pizza in there somewhere. Pizza. I'm a pizza guy, man. It's just I love pizza. It's one of the greatest things that the human race has ever created.
The warden has to make a cosmic pizza and prepare you a slice of it.
Yep. They gotta go through all the
They
hoops. They gotta travel through different portals and shit. Like,
kill the unicorns,
yep. They have to
friggin'
do it.
get the grater,
Yep.
take his cheese.
Take his cheese, kick him in the nuts, whatever he's got to do.
Yep.
Dude, I had one of my exes. They worked at Dairy Queen right next to the food line that I worked at, and I'd go over there on my lunch breaks and shit sometimes. And I always went back and forth between a French silk pie blizzard and a mou latte. Sometimes I'd want a mou latte. Sometimes I'd want a French silk pie blizzard. But this time in particular, I was like, man, I don't know which one I want. And she was like, well, why not do both? And I'm
Both.
like,
Yeah.
can we do that? Like, can we combine them? So she made a French silk pie blizzard, but instead of the chocolate flavoring that they put in the shit, they put the coffee flavoring in it instead, and made a coffee ice cream French silk pie blizzard.
How'd that thing taste?
Oh, dude, man,
Dude.
I ate that shit up, and it became my regular thing. Like every time I went in there, I never got a mou latte after that. I never got a French silk pie after that. I always got that coffee French silk pie blizzard every single time that I went in there after that. It was a beautiful thing.
That's the one benefit in working in fast food or having connections in fast food is that you can go up and ask, like, can you just combine this shit for me?
Yeah,
and they'll do it, or you'll find it out yourself. Like we started putting when I was working at Dairy Queen, we were putting the half-pound patties on grilled cheese. It was phenomenal.
That sounds
It was
amazing.
just it was just like Texas toast buns pretty much for your sandwich. Or like I was taking I was just I think someone had to have done this before me, but I was taking the cheesecake pieces and putting them in the Oreo blizzard because they didn't
Mm,
have an Oreo cheesecake blizzard at the time.
right.
Hella good.
Oh yeah.
Yummy, even.
I,
Scrumptious, in fact, if I could be so bold.
holy shit. Scrumptious. God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. We used to go to Derek. Speaking of death and just being depressed as shit around the time that I was extremely like I was in a bad place. I was on a couple of substances I should have been on or shouldn't have been on. Like I was just not in a good place in life. This was years and years and
Yesterday.
years ago.
Oh,
Yeah, not yesterday. That was a different substances, but um, me and my group of friends that I basically lived with. I lived with one of them, but they all came over every fucking day, so we might as well all have been living in the same house. On Wednesdays and Sundays, Dairy Queen did the fucking 69-cent burgers or 69
oh.
cent cheeseburgers or something like that. And Wednesdays and Sundays, we, as our frat house fucking style of living, we would go to Dairy Queen and just get like fucking 20 of them just to have
Yep.
on deck, you know? And we'd have like Smash Bros competitions and like get drunk as fuck and eat just a shit ton of Dairy Queen burgers and stuff because they were super cheap. And one of the very few things in that point of my life that was good and didn't suck and wasn't leading me down a path to misery. But yeah, Dairy Queen brought us together. Maybe not nearly as much as McDonald's, I guess. But once they rolled that 69-cent burger thing out, dude, we did that for a few weeks just because it's cheap and we were all broke as fuck working at a grocery store.
Felt that. Now you can't do that.
No,
The dollar menu. Kids these days will never know what the dollar menu was.
nope. We'd get those party packs of fucking tacos and shit sometimes at Taco Bell as well.
Oh man, I never did that. I should have back when they had, because they'd have them towards Super Bowl, and I was like, I don't watch football, but I could probably smash a 12 pack of tacos
Yeah.
easily.
Oh yeah. We'd always do that, dude. We'd always get those party packs and shit, or we'd take turns getting Little Caesars because that's also cheap as shit and pretty good for what you get. And yeah, food brings people together. God damn it. And one of the many reasons I love food so much.
Have you ever eaten something that has made you feel like you're gonna die?
Yeah, poultry because I'm allergic and I almost did die. But
Oh shit, yeah. I totally forgot you are
anaphylactic shock.
allergic to poultry. That sucks.
Yeah, I can eat chicken. That's it. For some reason, apparently chicken is not the same kind of poultry as a fucking turkey, but whatever.
And it has to be real chicken, right? Like you can't go to McDonald's and get a 10 piece. You'll die.
Probably go into anaphylactic shock. Yeah.
That'd be a cool way to go. That's what you should do for your last meal. 40-piece McNugget. Try to speed run it and see what happens.
Just eat as many of them as I can before my throat swells up.
Yeah, a 40-piece with the Wick sauce, the new Wick sauce,
Oh, dude.
because they turned McDonald's into an anime. Are you following that? Did they do that
No,
over?
I haven't followed it.
Um,
I haven't really eaten a whole lot of McDonald's other than when I was delivering, but that was in Connecticut, so I don't know.
all right. Well, I just found out that McDonald's has some really good sweet tea, so I've gone to McDonald's once or twice in the last month.
I haven't.
They changed it. It's WickDonald's now, and they have like an anime theme for whatever reason. I don't get
WIC?
it. WC. They just flipped the M.
What?
Yeah. I think they might have like comics too for whatever reason that come out weekly or monthly.
What is this?
That's what I'm saying. I don't get it.
What is What is going on?
I don't know. I saw all the labels on my bag had changed one time that I went through there, and I'm like, what? Do I have to order a Wick chicken now? What's happening?
What is going on?
Yeah, they flipped it. It's set to M for mini when it should be set to W for WickDonald's.
I thought you said Weast. Oh, dude. McDonald's is wild, man.
Yeah.
Remember that
All
one
right.
time IHOP was trying to change their shit to International House of Burgers.
Yeah, IHOB.
IHOP. And then people roasted them off the internet for a little bit.
Yeah.
Good times.
I actually did not remember that IHOP stood for International House of Pancake.
Dude, food brings people together. That's what
Food does.
That's what I'm saying.
Food creates a community. I hope to see Ronald McDonald at an anime convention.
You know what I want to see?
What?
I want to see one of these big game companies. I don't care if it's Activision. I don't care if it's fucking whoever. Doesn't matter. I want to see a fucking Smash Bros. Style fighting game, but with only fast food mascots. Ronald McDonald, Wendy.
My main is gonna be Jack in the Box every time.
Jack in the Box. Fucking
one of the cows.
Scary. One of the cows from Chick-fil-A. Like, dude, that would be so insane.
No, hang on, back up. Did you say one of the cows from Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, the cows that hold the signs that say "Eat more chicken."
Is that what their mascot is?
Yeah, I mean they've got the little chicken in their logo, but
I've not heard of this. Yeah, you said cows, and I'm thinking Chick-fil-A is all chicken, and conversion therapy.
It is all chicken, but like this shit. All the cows that say "Eat more chicken."
Oh, I had no idea that was a Chick-fil-A thing.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I would consider the cows more of the Chick-fil-A mascot than the actual chicken on the logo, because nobody gives a shit about that. You see a cow wearing a fucking sign that says "Eat more chicken," but actually, hang on, they even sell plushies of the cows that say "Eat more chicken."
I'll be damned. Add the for DLC. Add the lady on TikTok that says "No more Chick-fil-A sauce." Or no, she says "No Chick-fil-A sauce."
Add like skins you can unlock. Different skins for each of them. The different eras of Ronald McDonald and shit.
Oh man,
that'd be awesome.
Grimace.
All of the McDonald's cast, honestly. I would fuck some people up with a Hamburglar, easy.
Dude, are you dying right now? The light's coming through and you're fading out of focus.
Dude, I don't know why my shit does this all the time. My shit hates me. Hello. My face is here.
Blurry as it is.
Stop focusing on my mic. That's a little better.
Oh, there he is.
Anyway,
have you if besides like chicken, then have you had any close encounters with death?
Like
that you feel comfortable talking about, I guess I should ask.
From eating or just in general?
No, just in general. I mean, I've eaten myself close to a food coma before.
I do that all the time, but I love it. It's good.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that food baby. Especially after like a lot of carbs, like Chinese food shit, dude. I'll just lay there on the couch with my stomach like inflated. And I'm just living my life, dude. I love it. It's so good. Matter of fact, I might do that tonight. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm getting like drool the back of my throat just thinking about it. But anyway, there may have been a time where I was pretty fucking close to one of those substance situations. I had too much and almost died then, but I didn't. Obviously, I'm still here. I've definitely drank too much before to where I thought I was dying. Like, I was up for 12 hours straight puking stuff that I didn't even have I didn't have anything in me to throw up anymore. Like, it was bad. I had the worst headache. I was sore as shit everywhere. I lost my voice from throwing up so much. Like, I felt like I was on death's bed. And I felt like I would probably have felt better if I had just died at that point. Like, it was bad. I never, ever, ever, ever drank that much ever again, and I never want to. I fucking cannot stand getting drunk anymore.
I think everybody who drinks has that drinking story where they've pushed their limits beyond their limits, and they're like, okay, I can't do that anymore. That's beyond my threshold.
Yeah, I've got a couple of them, but that one was particularly bad. Like, that one was like beyond bad, and I don't mind drinking. Like, I'll drink still, but I get a good buzz going and I'm good. Like, I cap out. I'm done. I will not go any past that. I don't like to go past that. It's not fun for me. I don't know how the fuck people do that shit like every week or every night even. Like that just blows my mind. But um I mean, I've been stabbed before, but it wasn't enough to like it wasn't anything bad enough to be like, "Oh shit, I'm dying." Oh, whatever. And
A stab, like someone stabbed into you, or you just
they had
like,
a
I don't know, you got up against something and it cut you.
they were holding a cork, and in the cork they had a razor.
Oh,
Fucking jabbed me in the side.
did you get mugged or something? That sounds like a mugging.
No, it was very petty drama between me and this dude, who was probably Toby's size, by the way. Very large feller.
Yeah.
Easily could have taken me without any blades whatsoever. I guarantee you, he
Or
could have knocked my
corks.
ass out, or corks. And we were having a discrepancy over a girl, my girlfriend at the time, as a matter of fact, who was also super just not a good human being in general, which is not a story I'll probably tell on this thing. But yeah, we got in a little scuffle, and I had texted my friends to meet me where I was because I thought he was about to whoop my ass, and he just got me one good time in the fucking lower abdomen right here and left. He just like booked it, got in his truck, and drove off. And my friend showed up ready to beat somebody's ass, and he was gone, and I'm bleeding out of my fucking side. But
Nice.
yeah, hadn't seen him again.
That's probably for the best.
Oh yeah, I still got a little scar, a little tiny thing on the side of my belly over here. It scared the shit out of me, but
Yeah.
I didn't
Well, that's
think I
not
was going to
something I
die at that time
expected.
though. But
That's not something I expected to hear out of you.
really,
Yeah.
you didn't expect
I
that
like
from me?
No, you amaze me with some of this stuff. Like I feel like my life is pretty boring and sedentary, and then I hear like the stories from wherever you've been, whatever you've done. It's just, yeah, not stuff that I expected to hear.
What can I say?
Almost died a couple times from drowning.
Oh yeah,
I'm still not hydrophobic for some reason.
well that's
You
good.
almost,
I fucking love
I
the
thought,
water.
I think the, yeah, I think the closest I ever came to it was at Fun City one time, which was,
No shit.
I don't know if it's a chain. Is it Fun City a chain?
If it is, it's a Midwestern thing. We do not have
Okay,
those
because
out here.
I know I've only ever known and seen one in Burlington, Iowa.
Yeah, if it is a chain, it's probably a pretty small one, and it's sold in the Midwest. So
But for people that haven't heard of it, they have this not ride, but one of the water things they have in the Hucks Harbor, which is the water park section, is what's called a lazy river, where you hop on an inner tube and there's usually like hundreds of people in there too, and you're just floating down this really slow loop around the water park.
lazy rivers are pretty common, but
Yeah, and they're only like
I don't know
two
about
or
Fun
three
City.
feet deep. It's nothing crazy. It's really hard to die on that,
Yeah,
and I came close to it because I'm a fucking idiot as a kid.
dude,
But
what? Go ahead, sorry.
so these inner tubes, they have handles on the side, so you can pick them up and carry them or do whatever. They have them on one side, not both. But I'm straight up and down with this donut thing around my waist like this, and I'm bobbing up and down, walking by, and for some reason I get this crazy idea that if I distribute my weight correctly, I can get it to where the donut is like this, the inner tube, and I'm perfectly perpendicular to it. Just
I already know where this is
like
going.
yeah. So if I can just plank on this donut, that's gonna look so cool. And it's gonna be easy to do because this thing is really thick. It's like a truck tire. So it'll hold me up. Because truck tires, if you've seen them, they stand up straight. Shouldn't be a problem. It's water. So I'm bobbing up and down trying to gain some momentum so I can make that turn. This just completely changed my direction from the y axis to the x. And in so doing, I overcorrect and flip the whole way over,
Hell yeah.
which would have been totally fine because if I did that, I go under the water, and now head's underwater, feet are up here, and you just shoot right through. My foot got caught on the handle. That when it flipped. And if you've ever tried flipping an inner tube, it's really hard when you're underneath of it.
Yeah.
So I'm curved like this, and I'm trying to get up to the surface because my foot's trapped,
Oh no.
and I can't get up there. So I'm just like grabbing, trying to reach the surface and pull myself up. I can't get flipped. I can't get unstuck, and eventually I just start swallowing in water because I can't hold back anymore. And after at least a full 8-ounce glass of water is in my lungs, is when I'm actually able to come back up to the surface and cough all that shit out. But I was like, I'm done. This is it. Lights are going out. Things are getting really dark. Is rough.
Dude, what y'all know about that Hubba Hubba Highway at fucking Water Country, USA in Williamsburg, Virginia, dude? It's literally a fucking lazy river, but faster and deeper. And
Not so lazy.
there's no tubes either. You can go without one, but if you're a kid, you have to have a vest on, a life vest. And you can grab a vest if you want, just float, sure. But you don't need one unless you're past a certain height or whatever. And there's not only that, there's also showers that will like spray water and shit at you at different intervals, and there's like split off paths that will go different directions for like a loop. And there's also sections where there's like bridges that people can walk on over top of it and spray you with like fucking water jets and shit.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a fucking a lazy river on steroids basically. Is fucking amazing. I love it. Me and Deanna, dude, we used to jam on the lazy river, dude, or on the Hubba Hubba Highway, dude. It's so good.
Did they have the big bucket that fills up with water and it tips when it's full?
Um, Last time I went, no, but I've been to water parks where they had those. Those are fun.
Those are great.
But dude,
I love seeing memes of that.
there's tons of fucking just jets and showers, and there's certain curves that are like tighter than others, so the jets on the sides will push the water faster. So sometimes you'll just be like floating along at a decent pace and then just, just fucking like zoom around the corner. It's great, dude. I love it. It's so good.
The only other time for a water instance was I think I was on vacation with my grandparents. It might have been one of the Dakotas or Arkansas. I can't remember. I think it was one of the Dakotas though. But there was this creek out or a stream behind the Airbnb or whatever the hell we were staying in, and that thing had a really fucking fast current.
Oh,
And
that just
oh well,
reminded
you
me
got
of
more.
that reminded me of another time I did almost die. Yes,
Okay,
but go ahead.
okay, good. But I got it. I got in there, and at this when I was this young, I was so scared that currents, because of how fast they are, it would pull me away, and I would never see my family again. Because, dude, if you look down a river, they don't end. Where are they gonna go? I'm gonna end up 10 towns
Going.
over because I'm gonna get flushed away. There was a whole movie made about that, you
Yep,
know.
sure is. What a banger.
But I slip and I fall into the current that's rushing at probably close to, it was probably had to be like 40 or 50 mile an hour, something like that. But I'm grabbing onto the rocks that are under there, just trying to hold myself up so I don't get swept away. And all these sharp rocks underneath it are just cutting the fuck up out of my skin. And I get on my back, and they're doing the same thing because I lose my grip. And I'm sitting there just screaming for help. And eventually my grandpa comes walking up over this bridge, and he just looks at me and he goes, shakes his head, and he reaches his hand in there and grabs me out.
Fucking idiot.
But yeah, I was getting all sorts of cut up. I looked like I had just been fucking whipped nonstop when I got out of that water. I almost changed the color of the river.
God damn. No, dude,
Yeah,
that
felt
literally
good.
the exact fucking thing happened to me. I'm not even fucking kidding.
Yeah.
We were on a family trip to Harper's Ferry, West Virginia, and not like we were visiting family, but our family was going to somewhere. We stopped in Harper's Ferry, and there's one day we just wanted to go chill on the river, and It was nice out, fucking gorgeous day, and me and my dad, we wanted to cross over to the other side and look for rocks and shells and shit like that. So my dad went out a little ways first just to see how deep it got, and it got probably to my chin, so it was pretty deep. But I didn't give a shit, and I like the water, so I was like, whatever, I'll do it, no big deal. And we get over there, and we got there fine, no problem. And we turn around to go back eventually, and I hit this deep patch. That was like I had to do this to keep my head over it, and
Yeah.
I made one step onto one of the sharpest rocks I have ever stepped on in my life.
Oh.
Gashed the shit out of my foot. I mean, it fucking tore the shit out of it. So immediately I dropped. I slipped on the fucking gash in my foot, and I start going. Like the current just like,
Just fucking takes off.
dude, the current swept me away so fast, and I'm like freaking out. I'm fucking going with this current that's fast as shit. And my dad looks over and he's like, "Oh shit!" And he's like going as fast as he can towards me or whatever. And he grabs onto me. He grabs onto another rock over here to hold himself because the current is getting stronger now, and he's trying to pull me to a point where I can touch again. And he's getting cut up on his feet and shit too, because now he's like not even thinking about that. He's just trying to make sure his son doesn't fucking zip down the goddamn river to the next town.
Yep.
And he fucking pulls me over and gets me onto a rock, and we finally managed to get back to the other side where we started. And yeah, dude, I was almost gone. Like, I went so fast down that goddamn current, it wasn't even funny. He lost his fucking engagement ring in the
Oh.
process. And this is like the second time he's done that. Like, he's gotten a new one and lost it. And it's always either at the beach or on a river of some kind. There's always water involved somewhere, and he loses it on the fucking current. It's wild.
I wish he had like grabbed onto you, and as he's pulling you in, he notices the ring is gone. He's like, "Oh, Jacob, go find the ring, boy!" And he lets
Let's
you
go.
go. You just
Yeah. No, dude, it's fucking wild. But yeah, the second you said river and current, I was like, oh shit, no, that actually has happened to me before.
yeah. Who decided water was gonna be so awesome and so dangerous? What idiot?
I don't know, but I love it. I love it. I'm absolutely terrified. Like, I am beyond terrified of deep water and like the deep ocean and shit like that. It scares the shit out of me, but I am so fascinated with it, I don't even care. Like,
Yeah.
I love learning about it. It terrifies the shit out of me. It makes me get extremely existential and think about my life and how puny we are and shit compared to what we don't know about the planet that we already live on. That it just blows my mind. But I also like can't help but love it at the same time. It's great.
Yeah. I want to go diving down and find the treasures
Same. Yo ho, motherfucker.
and go find James Cameron and ask him what Avatar 3 is gonna be about.
I'm not. I did not like Avatar 2.
Oh man, no.
No, it was fucking corny. Like, it wasn't even like, I
It
don't know.
wasn't as good as the first one, but it
No.
was like when it comes to
Visually it's beautiful. I was fucking
yeah,
phenomenal what they accomplished. Don't get me wrong, but it just didn't hit the same.
I liked talking about natives and eco criticism in that movie. I thought there was a lot of goodies there, but
Yeah, I don't know.
uh,
Just
other
didn't hit as
death
hard. But
other death things you're thinking about?
I don't know. I think about death all the time.
Are you do you fear death?
Do ye fear death, Jack Sparrow?
Do you?
You know, I don't think so. Like, I think I fear certain instances in which I could die. Like, if someone were to hold me at gunpoint or some shit, yeah, I'd probably be terrified. But like,
Yeah.
the thought of death itself doesn't really bother me, other than the fact that like I will be leaving people behind that I know will be upset and care about me and shit like that. Like, that part bothers me. But as far as like death itself goes, like, it, I don't know. I've trained myself to understand that it is just inevitably going to happen. So not really.
Yeah, as a kid it scared me a lot more cuz I think I would imagine every child goes through that moment when they learn about what death is and how like
Oh yeah.
You know, grandma doesn't come back, you don't get to see her again. It's or your pet, or and then you got to explain to them that the same thing's going to happen to them. It's like telling a child like in some 100 billion years the sun is going to blow up, and they're like, "Holy fuck, that's like tomorrow." Yeah, it was
100
scarier
billion
as a
years, dude. I'm so close to that.
dude. I need to go home and buy $19 Fortnite V-Bucks card right now. Yeah, it doesn't. I think every kid goes through that. At least most. Some kids don't. I don't know. I was one of them that felt that.
Yeah, same.
Not like, oh my God, it's gonna come for me now. Actually, no. There was one time where I got a brand new bicycle helmet, and I was like, holy shit, I've got to wear this while my dad drives the truck, and I'm in the back seat in my seatbelt just fine. And I would. I think I only wore it for the one time though, because I knew how ridiculous it was after that. But I was like, oh yeah, and I also watched A Thousand Ways to Die. If you've seen that stupid ass show,
Yes, I have.
terrified me because I
Yeah,
watched it when I was too young, and I
same.
thought all of it was real.
I mean, they are all based on stories that have happened. Obviously, there were mock-ups of them, but those are all based on true story, like true events that have happened.
Yeah,
All of
but
them.
watching that show, it like months and months after that, I was like, I have to watch everything that I do because I could die any second now, and
Yeah,
that's freaking me out.
yeah. I remember seeing the episode of that where the two fucking like potheads were out in the desert or something, and they ran out of pot, but they were wanting to smoke some more. And it was around the time that I was smoking pot, like so. I was like, oh, interesting. Okay, so let's see how they die from it, right? Because in my head, I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe long term, sure, it'll fuck your lungs up and whatnot, but like, I've never heard of anybody just smoking pot and dying. Well, apparently they fucking found something in the fucking desert that they smoked, and it turned out to be some kind of animal feces or some shit, some kind of like shit from an animal, and they rolled it up and smoked it, and it like released toxins into their body, and they asphyxiated and died from it. But
That's nice.
yeah,
I don't know how I ever thought that show was like real. I don't know why I let that have so much hold over me as a kid. I was literally watching one of the episodes was this person was making smoothies out of this grass that they were growing that was safe to eat out in their backyard. And I guess someone had come to like spray the house for insects and they got some of the pesticide on the grass and they put that in their smoothie and drank it and like had a horrible fucking death and I don't know. It's it's redonk. But now I don't think I would say that death really scares me. I don't really invite it in my life. I'm pretty cautious about what I do, minus drinking diet sodas. But you know, I wake up every morning and I'm like, you haven't taken me yet. And just go about my business.
yeah, yeah, pretty much. There are days that I'll get heart flutters and shit like that, and I'm like, yep, this is the end. I'm done. And then I'll wake up the next day and I'm like, huh, why was my heart fluttering? I need to change my diet. And then I never do.
I need to change my diet and then cut to 2 hours later. Said the couch got the carb baby going. Like,
Yep.
yeah.
Got my stomach is fully inflated.
You're sitting there fully just fucking like a whale about to burst and kill everybody with an EMP blast, and you're like,
Yeah.
hang on, how many beats was that? No, I'm good.
Yeah, we're good. I'm still alive.
Awkward
Um,
silence.
yeah. I don't think there's been any other times other than like every now and then I'll get heart flutter or something, probably from caffeine, even though I don't really drink a whole lot of caffeine nowadays. Just my coffee for the most part. Every now and then a Baja Blast, but that's really it. I mean, every now and then if I'm like walking Willow at night or some shit, or if I'm taking Willow out to shit at night or something, and I see people that look less than savory, sometimes I get to thinking to myself, man, is this guy gonna pull a gun? Is he gonna stab me? No, probably not. He's probably minding his business, or she, or whoever the fuck is out there, you know.
Yeah.
But Obviously, not so much in the Midwest, but here there's plenty more people, and obviously, that just creates an environment where there are more opportunities to get shot or stabbed or killed or stalked. I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes there are just stairs on your way to the laundry, and you you gotta take them.
I almost died that day. You're right. I almost was paralyzed from the waist down
I
anyway. But
still,
that shit
I
hurt.
love that footage. I'm glad you're okay, but
No, no,
that's
you're good.
that's
I
so
I
funny.
also love it. It brings me
I
a
probably
little
sh
joy and some pain every now and then, but
I probably should have died when I was a kid riding the laundry basket down the steps. That
same.
was those were not smart decisions.
No, but they were fun decisions though.
Oh yeah, I don't know how the laundry basket didn't bust either. This is just one of those little plastic ones.
Yeah, I definitely frequented the laundry basket sledding for sure. For sure. I always wanted to try with a mattress, but I've never had enough stairs to do that with.
Oh, you got some outside your apartment.
Yeah, they're not enough though. It's only like 10 of them.
Oh, oh yeah, especially not for a mattress. I was thinking laundry basket.
No, I don't want anything to do with laundry baskets and those stairs ever again. We already had that combination last time, and I almost broke my fucking tailbone. So
Yeah, I think I would most certainly break something now at this age if I tried to do anything like that. Um, yeah, death all the time.
death, death. It comes for us all. Every
Is
one of
it
us.
is death the end of everything though? Is it the end of things?
Do you believe in the afterlife?
No, but I
Do you believe in
am
any afterlife at all, or you just go to the
I
dirt? You're done.
I'm I am open to the idea that there is one, which is why when I talk about my wife and I being soulmates and how I hate the idea of till death do us part. I literally like when we were getting married, I when the judge said that, I was like, that's not us, man. You got the wrong people. I don't believe in that shit.
We hired the wrong
Because
judge.
if there is an afterlife, I truly believe that we would still be able to find each other in something like that. Because that's just how it was meant to be. But being more agnostic, I would also say like, yeah, you just turn into worm food. People put you in a stupid fancy box that keeps the worms out, and that's wrong, man. Let them eat you.
Yeah. Oh, they'll get in eventually.
Yeah,
They always
just
do.
return to star stuff where you came from. All right, let the cycle continue.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. It's just a cycle of life. Very varying degrees of reincarnation and way. Like I don't believe that I'm gonna come back as somebody else or anything like that, but to a degree, I'm gonna come back in the form of like nutrients or something for an animal. Like I'm still gonna be in the dirt, and I'm still going to like nourish that ground because that's what decay does. It eventually turns into daisies. That's why we push up daisies when we die.
Is that what that means? Pushing up daisies?
Yeah,
I've not heard of that. Didn't
yeah.
know that.
In I mean, in a roundabout sense, yeah. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I believe in a cycle of things, and it all comes back around to you being in the earth. Whatever earth you landed on is gonna fucking grow into something, and that's it.
Think, uh, Shelby, the worm that lives in Jake's viola, will come and eat you.
Hopefully. Check,
Yeah.
please. I hope so.
Or it's the deer with the hands,
Dude. I'm just gonna be
and you're
down.
like,
I'm just gonna be down in the underworld with Death, playing some fucking metal. That's what I'm gonna be doing. He's gonna have his double kick drum. I'm gonna have my sleigh bells and vocals, and we're just gonna jam, dude.
then a man from the south with a fiddle is gonna show up, and the devil's like, "Oh fuck, not again."
Devil came down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal, dude. I'm just gonna be playing music in the afterlife, to some degree.
Is it gonna be on the computer? Are you gonna get the files and whatnot working
No, I'm gonna be
in hell?
singing and playing sleigh bells. That's it. Actually,
Yeah, wow.
wow, 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 wow. But Jake's the musical one, and he's got poo brain.
Oh, Skeleton Guy by a landslide.
I love it, dude. It's one of my favorite episodes. It's one of my favorite episodes. I love it so much. But no, I'm actually gonna start. I'm gonna be doing some vocal covers here soon.
Yeah, you're taking scream lessons, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Are you taking like official ones, or are you just like following a YouTube tutorial?
No, I got like a coach and everything.
Ooh.
Virtual coach. I mean, he lives in California, I think, but he's been in the game for a while and does really good shit. And as far as I could tell, I didn't see any controversies of any scamming or anything like that. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and take a chance, you know. And he's been pretty cool so far. I've already had a couple one-on-ones, and I can already do false chord screams. Like that's not the issue. Fry screams where I don't fucking get it. Doesn't make any sense to me. So. But once that happens and I get better at it, dude, I'm gonna be putting out covers all the goddamn time.
Hell yeah.
100%, dude. And I do have an idea that I will absolutely be doing. I'm gonna be making black metal covers of cartoon intros.
Oh boy.
So I've already got Flapjack ready. Like I'm already ready to do a Flapjack black metal cover. Obviously SpongeBob. And Adventure Time, you know, like those are three that I know for certain I'm gonna do, but a couple other ones I gotta look into a little bit more, but it's gonna happen.
Ed, Ed and Eddie. It's
Isn't
the
it?
whistling, but it's just metalcore.
Yeah, just fucking screaming the whistle sounds. Dude,
Oh.
if I could get that high pitched, if I could get high pitched like fucking shrieks to like replicate the whistle sound, but in the form of a scream, that'd be awesome. Anyway, you have anything else to add about death?
I don't think I do. It comes for me every day, and somehow like I try to stand right in the way, and it's like playing a game of chicken where I always win
Yeah.
because death goes, oh, maybe tomorrow. I go, oh, you better hold true to your word.
Yep. And then it never does because he's an asshole.
Yeah. Then I just drink a gallon of whole milk and hope that it comes for me.
Yeah. Pretty soon I'll jump on that 40-piece McNugget and just see where it takes me.
That'd be such a cool video, man. You don't even know. You come back here, we should get a 40-piece McNugget and an EpiPen and just see how far we get.
See how far I can projectile vomit because my hole's close to a pin. And I'm going through anaphylactic shock, yeah. Hell yeah.
You're like, it's swelling shut, it's swelling shut. Give me my EpiPen. I'm like, no, 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 no. And I just blend up the nuggets into a liquid paste and I'm like, here, you can take it better.
Dude, we need to do a fucking eating challenge for real on this. Like, take ourselves back to our roots and do an eating challenge. We can do that here.
I can't anymore, man. It hurts to be full.
Nah, don't be a baby. We can do it.
I'll still probably try it. I would if I got peer pressured into it, but man, I don't wanna.
We can do a chicken nugget one. It just has to be like Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets. It can't be McDonald's chicken nuggets. Or I guess you can get McDonald's chicken nuggets. I can get Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets. Doesn't really matter, but
We just need a mukbang episode.
you already know I'm into that shit, dude. I'll fucking eat on camera. I don't give a damn. Turn my gain up on my fucking thing so you hear all the good sloshing around in my throat.
Yeah,
I'm here for it. Fuck it.
sounds horrible. I wonder if I have one of those features on here. I probably do.
Turn the gain up, dude. You're good.
All the gains are always turned up for me, man.
I need to start working out again.
It doesn't help, let me tell you.
I'm starting to get pudgy. But not like
I got nothing.
bulk pudgy.
I got nothing more to add. How about you?
Nope. I think that's about it. But if that's it, we will see you guys in the next one. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more talks of death and other things that are definitely icebreaker things that you would ask on a first date for sure.
Yeah.
And
we will actually be here next week. No prank this time.
Yeah, we will be.
Swearsies.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed our little April Fool's prank.
How many people do you think watch that and they're like, oh, okay, and then unsubscribe because they're like, it's over.
Hopefully,
They're out.
hopefully no more than 2%.
Yeah, come back here. It was a prank.
Come back. We'll have a short of us telling people to come back because we were just joking. Just kidding. We're just kidding. Fucking plastered all over Instagram. But anyway, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments down below. Do you ever think of death? And if you do, tell us all about it in the comments.
Yes. Actually, I want to hear about people's near-death experiences. Those are always fun. Yeah. See y'all.
That too.
Later.
Bye.